Hello, 422. Hello, 585. Excuse me, coughing. Um, Hope all's going well. This is going to be very short because honestly, our next couple weeks are more focused on the field. We were going to come in and do some of the micro teaching, but our 422s want me to come out, which is actually pretty exciting. So I'm going to see them teach. So don't forget, we are online Tuesday the 2nd and Tuesday the 9th. But just to make sure we're all on the same page, I thought I'd better make something really quick just to send out. And by the way, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone out in the field. And I'm also going to apologize. I have the WVU game on in another room that I thought I had turned off, but now my eyes keep gravitating up because the game is tied. So I'm going to try my best to focus. Actually, I'm going to focus because it's going to halftime. With that being said, all jokes aside, this week you have I just want to pull everything up. I'm going to have everything up and ready to roll for the next couple weeks for you all to kind of go through and get done. But just in case, sorry, I'm kind of stumbling and bumbling. It's crazy how fast this semester's going. There you go. Okay. Did I pull up 500? I can already tell that I did. Yep. Oops. You're all probably caught that quicker than I did. Let me pull up the 422. It's one thing I don't like about Brightspace. Everything looks the same to me when I'm pulling it up, and I need to kind of maybe get a little more color coded type setup here going, but I'll worry about that later. Oh, I just saw something too. I'll send this out. While I'm sitting here pulling up stuff, some high schools are starting to contact me. I think I put it on that email about judging for social studies fair. I would love it if it was actually in our semester, but it's not. It's actually going to be at the beginning. A lot of them are asking me that week. It's actually our first week back. And I know a lot of you are student teaching or you're getting ready to go into 433. But man, if you could judge any social studies fair, I think it's a great experience and it gets you into the schools and you can start to get some face time with some principals and everyone. So that's always a good thing. Excuse me, and that might have been a little louder than I thought. I'm not stopping filming though, sorry. These are warts and all. This would be just like the class. Anyway, micro teaching, a lot of you are going to go ahead and start doing it because I'm coming out to see you. Or if you're in 585 observation, some of you have already seen out in the field and you rocked it. Quizzes should be all posted by the time you watch this video, so you're welcome to go ahead and knock those out. If you catch any mistakes, I think I've told you this before because of additions, just let me know. I'll go back through and probably give you credit for it. I try to catch those, but when I roll them over, sometimes stuff slips through. I think they're pretty good at this point though, because when I originally made the big sets, it was based on the 3rd edition, not the 4th edition. We are all the way down here. Don't forget to be working on your unit plans. And as you can see, there we go. 2nd online, and now the 9th is actually online. You have a couple of things that you need to do. You have blog 10, which is posted. You have discussion 5, which is also posted. That's for the 9th. The micro teaching you don't have to worry about because I'm coming out to see you all. That was for our 422, and for 585, you have the observations. So I will say, if anyone is filming and you phones, iPads, that's all good. Really, I just need about a 15 to 20 minute clip because that's kind of what EdTPA has. Just need to see you out there, and that applies to 585. And I think Sydney and Nicholas are both filming theirs for 443, and they wanted to submit it. And that's fine. As long as it's something that's not being assessed by someone else, it's all good. We have things called swivels. You're welcome to borrow. We actually have those in our tech room, and I'll be more than willing to check one out for you. It might be good practice for EdTPA if you're thinking about filming next semester. Well, actually, there's no thinking about it. You're going to be filming EdTPA next semester. You have to do a 6-minute, and a 20-minute film clip. But you're welcome to use iPhone, iPad, whatever. Actually, the swivel actually incorporates that, and it just follows you around. I think I brought it in the first night. But don't forget, you can get anything caught up. If you do not have your discussions up to date, your blogs up to date, please get those up to date in the next 2 weeks. And that's kind of the nuts and bolts of everything. If you are in 585, not 422, 585, don't forget you have your research paper or basically your classroom to practice assignment. Remember, I gave you a choice. Dr. Johnson did stop me, and she said if anyone wanted to present on Monday, December 6th, any of your stuff that evening, that's fine. I kind of hemmed and hawed because I just got the date. So I'm not requiring anyone to do it. I don't think at this point in the game, it would be fair to drop that on you all. So, but if anyone wants to present, you're welcome to do it. And I can definitely give her the information for you all to do it. I think maybe Mark, you might be doing it because you're in 503, but other than that, I think everyone else is not in that class yet and you don't have to worry about it. And Mark, if I'm wrong on that, just ignore this. And hopefully you may or may not be seeing me say all this. That, I think, is the nuts and bolts of everything. Just use these next couple weeks to get caught up. Make sure I'm out, getting your micro teaching done and such. Work on your unit plans. This is a good 2 weeks to get caught up. But I am excited to see everyone. I think seeing people on the field is actually the most fun thing about this job. Plus, I'm starting to see a lot of our former students out in the field. So it's always a blast to do it. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm recording this, obviously on a Saturday because I had WVU on. So I think starting Tuesday, I'm going to start rolling out and seeing people. We've got a couple weeks to do it. I'll send out a highlighted list of where I have everyone jotted down. And if I make a mistake, just let me know. With that being said, the only other thing I wanted to give a shout out for, this was for Dr. Johnson. She may have hit this up for some of you already. KDP, if you're not a member of KDP, it is our Education Honor Society. I am a member of KDP. I'm also a member of Phi Alpha Theta, the History Honor Society. I would recommend either one or both for everyone else. I did it because, one, I loved history. I was a history major. I ended up being an education major. They're both things that I learned a lot about in both fields. You get to do cool stuff in both, and this is one of the things. Dr. Johnson is actually she won an award last time, and she's actually used the award money. You have to use it for a school thing, and I don't think she would mind me saying this. We're doing a virtual, their convention or their conference is actually taking place, and it's virtual, but they're actually setting up Canudi so you can see all of the sessions in our community hall. If you have a chance, it's 3 days. I don't know if anyone has time to do all three. If you are a KDP member, you might want to do it. But check it out, man. There's pizza. If you RSVP with her, you can go see some things. I got to say this. I am a big proponent, especially when you start to teach. Teaching is about relationships between you and your students, you and the students' parents, and you and your coworkers. And a lot of these people that are in KDP, if you are already a member of KDP, you know this, they're going to be the people you're working with. They're the people you communicate with. These are going to be your sounding boards. These are people who will give you ideas. These are people who are going to have your back. It's about building these relationships. I would strongly try to suggest doing a session or two if you can, even if you can't do all of them. Listen, I've done tons of conferences where I've went and I've only done a session or two. And that's fine. I think if you can get something out of it, it would be great. So if you get a chance, I'm going to put this up there. Contact Dr. Johnson, check it out. If you can especially make the first night, I think will be great. So that being said, I'm done here. Everything's up. I'll email all this out. I probably won't put a video up for next week. Basically, what I'm telling you is please use the next 2 weeks to get caught up if you need to, or just get everything knocked out. And don't forget your unit plans. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the field, so you can ask me any questions and you can email me. Just to let you know, though, if you are on campus, because I'm out in the field, I also have my student teachers. I have to wrap up some stuff in the next couple weeks. So I may not be on campus as much as I normally am. I'll probably be out in the field seeing you all and student teachers, but that's the fun part. So with all that being said, I'm signing off, and I hope everyone has a good time out in the field, and I look forward to seeing everyone. And just contact me if you have any questions. Bye.